We'll go ahead and do a speed comparison between these two phones right now. The iPhone 11 Pro has that Apple A13 Bionic chip inside of it with 4 gigabytes of RAM, where the iPhone 12 Pro Max has that Apple A14 Bionic chip inside of it with 6 gigabytes of RAM. So let's go and see which one is the faster phone between both of these. Okay, let me go and clear all the apps in the background. And of course, with the iPhone 12 Pro Max, I don't have any of the apps cleared, but with the iPhone 11 Pro, you can see all the apps are cleared out. Now it's super windy outside, so it's going to be kind of annoying, but I guess we'll make it work. So now that we're back, let's go and do the App Store. 3, 2, 1. And I think the 11 Pro actually may have been a little bit faster there. Scrolling through, you can probably see they are about the same. Let's go and click on something. Let's click on this one. And I think the 11 Pro may have been a little bit smoother, but scrolling speeds are about the same too. Again, you're getting a much bigger panel on the 11 Pro Max than on the iPhone 11 Pro. Now, as always, I have a bunch of these third-party apps that we can go and get into. Let's go and do Netflix. 3, 2, 1. And the 12 Pro Max was faster there. In terms of the actual, gestures and everything, they look about the same. There's not a ginormous difference at all. Now, of course, it's getting bright, so I'm going to have to turn on the ISO. Hopefully that's better. Let's do Quizlet. 3, 2, 1. And 12 Pro Max is faster. 11 Pro a little bit slower. Dropbox. 3, 2, 1. 12 Pro Max slightly faster right there. Let's go ahead and do Bofa. 3, 2, 1. And of course, I messed that up, so we can go ahead and try it again. Let me open it up here. Close out of that. Let's do Bofa again. 3, 2, 1. So, the 12 Pro Max was slightly faster. I don't know what to make of that one. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. And the 12 Pro Max was faster. iPhone 11 Pro is shortly behind it. Let me go increase the brightness here a little bit. Let's go and get into some gameplay. And as always, I don't really think there's going to be that big of a difference in terms of this gameplay. They're going to be roughly about the same, in my opinion, from what I've seen. It's a pretty basic game. Snake versus Blocks. 3, 2, 1. The 12 Pro Max was faster. iPhone 11 Pro slightly behind. There's really not that big of a difference. The 11 Pro Max is so far I think the faster one every single time except for a couple times. But the iPhone 11 Pro is just only a little bit behind it, which is pretty important to note. Let's do Fruit Ninja. 3, 2, 1. And the 11 Pro actually was faster, but the 12 Pro Max does have that newer update. This one hasn't gotten it yet, which is weird, but what's whatever, I guess. Let's do Paper IO 2. 3, 2, 1. You can see the 11 Pro is faster, 12 Pro Max a little bit behind. Let's go and get into some gameplay. And as always, I don't think there's going to be that big of a difference between the two. And there really isn't. They're both about the same there. Let's go and do the next one, Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. And it's very close, actually. I don't really think one is way faster than the other one. They both were almost neck and neck, which is not really that surprising, but you can see the 12 Pro Max was actually the faster one at the end of it. Let's get into some gameplay, and I don't think there's going to be a difference at all, but it's worth a shot. And they're both going to look about the same. I don't think there's going to be that big of a difference between the two at all. Let's do Really Racing 3. 3, 2, 1. And this sunlight is going all over the place. I don't know why it's being like this. And the 12 Pro Max is faster. 11 Pro slightly behind, not a ginormous difference, like very, very subtle. I don't think if you were comparing these side by side, you would even notice these differences. Stack, 3, 2, 1. They're very subtle. Like, I don't really think day to day you would notice that the iPhone 12 Pro Max was this much faster, this much slower than the iPhone 11 Pro. And, that kind of covers up all the apps that I wanted to test. We can try RAM management, but what I can tell you is that, as expected, the iPhone 12 Pro Max is faster than the iPhone 11 Pro. But the question that you have to answer yourself is it that much faster? Is it worth it to go from this phone to that phone because of the RAM management or because of the speed? Now, RAM management is looking to seem to be about the same on both. Maybe it will be better on the iPhone 12 Pro Max, but the speed and everything, app opening speeds and everything was roughly about the same if I'm being completely honest. I don't think there was that big of a difference between the two. So in terms of speed and everything, I'll probably tell you the iPhone 12 Pro Max may be a little bit faster, but the iPhone 11 Pro is still extremely fast. And now the sunlight is being so weird and the brightness is off. But let's go and talk about the cameras.